Hey guys, dshban here, and I'm here to play a video game. It's a game, and it's about videos, so it's a game. That's not true at all. In fact, I'm playing Super Mario World, a little-known game for a little-known console known as the Super Nintendo. In fact, and here we go. Hi, we're going to play a game. It'll be so much fun! Is, of course, the text, the well-known intro to Super Mario World. I think everyone could agree that that is how the game always begins and always has, and any argument otherwise would be amount to treason, really. So here we are. What's up, G? I've been doing bitches. You know what I'm saying, hollaback player. Yoshi. Very nice of Yoshi. There's some fire. It's moving. So if you don't know how Super Mario World is played, you're a bit of a behind a person of the times, because everyone knows that Super Mario World is a game. So there we go. Out of dshban's house, apparently. I don't know who this dshban fellow is. He's probably very attractive, handsome, and smart. That's a bullet. That's that's the rewind function in action. Because this is a YouTube Let's Play Super Mario World, I'm allowed to use the water. We're allowed to use the rewind function constantly, as everyone is quite aware, as long as it doesn't pop up SCNX9X every time we use it, as the popular Retsu Prey series of videos has shown us before. If you haven't seen those, you're missing something. There was an invisible wall there, and here's a ledge, but here's the midway point, so we become slightly bigger by going through that tape, as is the well-known function of the Super Mario video games, but now we have shrunk by being hit by a flying orange being. I'm not sure that's exactly how that works. Please call in 133353 if you've been hit by an orange thing and shrunk, because I'd like to hear stories of such an event and occurrence. It'd be quite strange. There's a football man. He cannot hit us as we complete the first level of Super Mario World. I don't know if you guys have heard about this game. It's this Mario guy is kinda well-known-ish. I think it's more in Japan than America. He's not very big. I think once Sega took over the video game market in the late 90s with their very popular Dreamcast system, of course, really it just went all downhill for Nintendo, as they are known, or Nintendon't, as the popular saying goes. It's a great comedic joke there. Just a bit of brevity, really, to lighten the mood. But here are some blocks which state P on them. And of course, in hitting these blocks, you activate the P function of the game, where everyone pees. It's great. And that was a urine joke. It's a joke about urine. So let's go up this yellow pipe. I can see no way that we wouldn't be able to go up in a pipe head first. That's how gravity works generally in the Super Mario games. And here's me doing this, and I sure am hitting some blocks. There's a lot of yellow buttons going on below me. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but I'm not going to question the creators' motives. They obviously knew something that we did not, and that probably would be how cool dshban is. There's, we've won. We've won, it seems. I don't think we actually have won, but, let's go along with the creator. We wouldn't want to argue with the almighty creator of a Super Mario ROM hack. You wouldn't do that, would you? Don't. So, of course, we spread the yellow blocks like some sort of block of yellow countries, which, more really well known as the communist bloc. I don't think they're yellow either, more red. I don't know why red's associated with communism. If anything, it would be green, because everyone gets land, you'd think. I don't know. Call in. Again. So let's hit this guy. Insert, apparently, swear words. That's good. Swear words are fun. There's a key. Well, I wonder if we'll need the key. There's another key, so I'm imagining at this point... I don't know what's going on. So it's good. And, of course, if you know anything about the Super Mario series of video games, of which I believe there were 7, Super Mario World 7, Yoshi's Revenge, or Electric Boogaloo, was probably the most popular of the series. And I can't remember how to fly, so we're not going to try. Instead, we're going to kill this flying... Well, I say we're going to kill him, but murder is not something I promote or condone, thus it will not occur. And, of course, a very difficult level there. I don't know how I got through that, really. I mean, it was pretty much impossible. How the heck did I do that? Please, someone tell me, because I'm very confused. So anyway, how about you? Yes. Exactly. I'm not on drugs. No, drugs are bad. Except if you like them. So, yep, that's an advice point. Well known to all famous philosophers such as Plato and Mountain, all big fans of the philosophy. That's us flying. I don't know where we're gonna land. Whoa, okay, we seem to have... Let's rewind. Whoa, okay, this is... Whoa. Okay, so we can apparently walk here on the ground. Whoa, no, it stopped. There's a hole there. We're gonna have to fly and hope for the... No, that didn't work. We have to fly and hope for the best. Okay, that worked. Because usually, when in these games, the ground is invisible, as is well known to all its 2 players. And really, it's great because you can't see, and you don't want to see where you're going. It's really sight. I've always said this: sight is an overrated visionary function. Not that there are a lot of visionary functions. I don't even think that's a thing. And once again, there's flying question marks. Of course, well-known enemy, probably the biggest enemy of the Super Mario series, is the flying question mark. I mean, everyone knows that. If you don't, you're a trollop, or a scallop, or a thug from the scallop industry. One or the other. Or the other. Don't You Love My Home is the name of this level, which was dramatic music, so something bad's going to happen. Or perhaps the water level's just higher. I don't know. Don't ask me questions. Why are you asking me so many questions? Do you think I know about this game or something? What's wrong with you? I'm having a conversation with someone who isn't talking to me back. It's very rude of that person. Whoever they are should be shot. And tartar sauce. Yeah, randomness is of course the funniest thing in the world. And no, it's not. That was sarcasm. So it's good. So that's me off the top of the screen, which is good. And now here's me flying back down, and I'm commentating on Vision, which makes a lot of sense. Which reminds me, the worst shows on television. Read that. Yeah. The worst shows on television are the ones where they say, have lists, top 20, hot boobs, which is, probably my favourite show of all time, to be honest. But those kinds of shows are stupid because you're commentating on television, and television is a visual medium, yet you're telling us what's going to happen. I mean, it's just probably the most... We're underwater. The most redundant thing since banana-flavoured... I'm using the cat brush! Bananas. Not that there are other types of bananas, really. So here we are. Well, that's bullets. So those were flying bullets. Of course, a lot of flying bullets are around in this this crazy world of ours we call the world. And there's lava. It's underwater. That's how lava usually exists in its underwater form. And anyone argues otherwise is wrong, because objectively, my opinion is always right. You cannot argue with it. Those are coins. Of course, coins are used to collect prostitutes in the Mario series of game. I believe GT Mario 4 was the most controversial of these, where, of course, famous commentator John McGee always once said that GTA is a great game, and he's that lawyer from Florida. Sorry, Dexter Morgan. That's what I meant. He's always been a big critique of the Mario series of games. He really does think they promote violence, which I don't get. I mean, wearing a cape is not violent. I don't get it at all. So here's Iggy Pop. We're gonna face Iggy Pop. He's gotta be murdered, and we've murdered him. And in doing so, we'll fade to black. Because usually when you do murder a turtle with spiky shell, which you think would hurt your feet, but doesn't, because when you're wearing overalls and giant boots, nothing can hurt you. He dies and you win. And I forgot where I was in that sentence, so we move on to World 2, of course. Rabbit Tricks for Kids is the wonderful name of this level, where I believe the game stops working, I believe, at this point. I'm a believer. Then I saw her face, and then I was like, whoa, she's like, ugly, bitch. Man, what a freaking bitches, man. Bro, have you seen my skyline? I don't know. That's a flower spouting fire, a vicious enemy, if there ever was one. Let's rewind, because I don't want to die. Dying is not something I generally like doing. I mean, every now and then, just for a little bit of flight of fancy, if you will. I'll die, but generally, I'm against it. This is my thought process. Death, not a choice which I would make, unless I was suicidal. In which case, I don't have a lot of choice in making my choice. I can't tell where the ground is and isn't. Can I go in this pipe? Yes! Okay, we can see where the pipe ends, but we can still go in it, apparently. We sure are here now. Whatever you do, well, the pineapple community will have to live with my running. And really, this couldn't go worse for the pineapple community of West Papua. Don't know the point of this level. Just got lots of coins. Pretty homosexual, really. I mean, if anyone was to call a level homosexual, they would be, for a start, being sexist. Because, you know, it might be a lesbian too. And also, they'd be wrong. And I don't know how to get out of here. I presume it's this pipe. And it is. So, I'm right. And so now we come to the end of the video, of course, because we don't have any more time, and the game is slowing down immensely. Goodbye.